This next person is very funny. He comes to Crunchies every now and again. Give it up for Chris Reed.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing tonight? All right. So, my name is Chris, and I have blue balls. They're Nerf. Kind of cool. So I was born and raised in Flint. I was born at Flint Osteopathic Hospital in 1971. Graduated from Flint Southwestern High School in 1989. Lost my virginity at the Flint Motel 2 weeks ago. I'm just playing. I never graduated. So my wife and I, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. Yeah, thank you. And to make things fun, we decided to reenact our very first date. Unfortunately, due to some city rezoning, that street corner is no longer there. Makes me glad I gave up hooking and got a real job. That's what that does. Yeah. So I've been trying to do more around the house to make my wife happy. Like, she came home from work the other day and dishes were done, laundry was done, house looked all nice, you know. She was like, "Oh my God, baby, thank you. You must have worked so hard." I said, "Yeah, it was hard, but you know, it's worth it to see you happy." Plus, it wasn't that hard. I had my girlfriend help me. She's a keeper. Back before I was married, I used to date a lot. For a while there, I was into old ladies. Like, the older, the better, too. I went to meet this one old lady at her place, and my GPS went out, so I lost the address. But luckily, I spotted the vultures circling above her house. Yeah. So I was able to find her. This other old lady I dated, I thought she was African American, but it turned out her skin was just one giant liver spot. Spent all that money on those BLM shirts. Last old lady I dated, she was a heart patient. She called me one night, told me she was having chest pains and she needed me, but I didn't go. She lived on a dirt road and I had just washed my car. She's no longer with us. So in my spare time, I like to go thrifting. Anybody like to go thrifting? Yeah, it's fun. I saw this new thrift store. You might have heard of it. It's called Finders Keepers. Yeah, I thought that sounded pretty cool for a thrift store. It actually inspired me to open my own thrift store. I call mine Losers Weepers. Yeah. I sell things that people leave unattended. Phones, suitcases, babies. Yeah. It's always nice when I find a suitcase and a baby, because then I can just put the baby in the suitcase. Pretty convenient. These guys seem pretty cool. I feel like I can share this with you. And this is something that I don't share with a lot of people, okay? But I am not completely human. Yeah, that's right, I had heart surgery to repair my aortic valve, and now I have one from a pig. Yeah, which is cool because I'm alive, but it's not cool because now when I sweat, I smell like bologna. I also have a hard time walking past a mud puddle. I just want to dive in there. Guess you could say I'm into wet brown holes. I'm also on blood thinning medication. You know, Coumadin? Yeah, that's a blast. It weakens my blood vessels, so every time I sneeze, I get a bloody nose. And for an extra fun bonus, I also bleed when I have an orgasm. Sometimes it's more blood that comes out than anything. Hey, and trust me, there is nothing sexy about a load that looks like a crime scene. So it's always best if they just take it in the mouth. Like, why does it taste like pennies? One good thing about being on this medication, though, is now I finally know what it feels like to be a woman. Yeah, last night my wife was like, "So you want to fool around?" I was like, "I can't, honey. I'm spotting." So as a heart patient, I've been trying to take better care of my health. I've actually been trying to give up drinking. It's been rough. Hey, did you guys hear about that satanic 12-step program? Yeah, it's like AA. People go there to get sober, except it's without all the religion. Yeah, so apparently it has nothing to do with the devil, which is fine. I just wish somebody would have told me that before I carved this into my chest. That's going to leave a wicked scar. So I'm actually a substitute teacher. That's my day job. Yep, they will hire anybody. Yeah, last week I was in 3rd grade and we were learning about World War II. So a girl raised her hand. She was like, "Mr. Reed, I just don't get it. Like, why did these countries even have to fight? Like, why couldn't they just have a bake-off?" I said, "Well, that's a good point, but Hitler actually tried that. At one point, I think he had like 52 ovens going. He was the only one baking." So I'll leave you all with this. Did you guys hear about that biker that got hit by that turkey? Yeah, dude was flying down the road, man, doing like 80, right? And the turkey just nailed him. Knocked him right off his bike. Yeah, he survived, but he broke just about every bone in his body. Yeah, then afterwards, everybody was talking about how sad it was, and I'm like, dude, he's not the only one that got hurt. I pulled like 4 muscles in my back. Do you know how hard it is to throw a 40-pound turkey? It ain't easy. All right, thank you guys so much. My name's Chris Reed.
Keep it going. Yeah, great. For Chris Reed, he's been married for 10 years, but he lost his virginity last week. This next person is